Nice. Ah. We got somebody in. Jeff Lee's in. Tom Anderson's in. Jacob Metcalf's here. Lisa's in. Lisa, how's it going? Tom, you guys get a lot of snow down there last time? Vincent's in. Lee's in. Lee, what's going on, man? I was down in your neighborhood today. I didn't have time to stop in to say hi, but IH Farmer's in. Cody's in. Becky's in. Becky, what's going on? Sparkplug's in. Kentucky Boy's in. Kirk's in. Lisa says too much snow, though. Yeah, no shit. Luke says I'm a prick. What did I do this time? Let me get them pliers out for you. Hang on, they're over here. Not much. How are you, Rick? I'm all right. Living the dream. One fucking nightmare at a time. Last night, no snow. We got a shitload of ice. At least 3 semis tipped over on their side in the ditch. 2 more jackknife. Fuck's sake. That's crazy. I know it's pretty shitty going south this morning. Alex is in. Rex is in. Old Iron's here. Connor's in. Matthew's here. Pretty sure you can use these as a bottle. These things probably make a pretty decent bottle opener, actually. Over 100 accidents here, Tom Anderson. Damn. There was a shit show when I went south this morning. Fuck's sake. It was super fucking shitty with the ice. Yeah, it wasn't real pleasant driving this morning. Didn't stop me from putting her in the fucking hammer lane. Chevy on the hoist? That's the Kia. That's the deer hit Kia. I need to run remote hydraulics on my 860. Nice. My mom special ordered this 5.0 from Brookdale Ford. No longer in existence. Really? Huh. They get bought out or turned into a conglomerate down there? His life. Be perfect. Ark's in. I bought a haybine. Sweet. What kind of haybine did you buy, bud? What you doing to the rickshaw? This is the deer hit one. I'm putting a new front end on. Oh yeah. Silver front end on the white rickshaw. That'll work. It's better than deer hit though. International 990. Oh, Connor's gonna be jealous. Thought I was done. I got charged the AC and put the tires on. As long as the tires have trash and just give her the beans on the highway, here you go. Why are you fucking slacking? I thought I had more cans of Freon around here, but apparently I must have used them on something. Or I put them somewhere in a good spot that I would remember they were. And I do not. Just chances are that's what happened. Because I know I bought some when they were on sale. Look, there's a hill just south of us. If I had my drone up this morning, I could have made a hell of a lot of good YouTube content with all the dumb people going down. And none of them made it. Oh, I suppose down through the, especially with the banks on each side, they were probably just pinballing off that shit. Now I need remote hydraulics on my 860. Perfect. Connor says I haven't had time to watch it. I had to get to the old Blue Explorer running again for a month because Rick has mom's SUV. I got her exploder before it exploders. I put her in the hammer lane this morning and gave her the shit. I didn't have no time to fuck around. Connor might know where they're. All right, helps you clean. It's always a mystery around here. Cans of R134. No milkshake oil on the Explorer. No milkshake oil. But it's leaking bad. It's making syrup on the engine block, so that's good. What's lost now? Shannon's in. Looking for my Freon that I either don't have or haven't had or hid it on myself. There's one can over there, but that's not enough, so fuck it. And for some reason, I don't have an oil filter for it. Oh boy, you might as well get another one. Yeah, I probably better get a bunch of them. Maybe it'll be on sale this time of the year. I have no idea. It's really stupid that you can take the driver's test in so many different languages. How in the hell do you read the road signs? They're all in English. And no one can read them anyway. That's right. Those little cans of Freon, Rick, that's all you had. You used 2 on someone else's. All right. Thought I had more than that, though. I don't know. That's fine. I'll be here in the morning. Chad Beauchamp's in. Canister. Sounds like me when you're looking for something you can't find it, and when you don't need it, you fall on top of it, right? That's right. Kirk just subscribed to Connor's channel. I wonder how much time guy spends looking for things he used up. I know I did. Do it. Yeah, I don't fucking. I find this shit usually when I don't need it, but Luke says, nice hat. Appreciate you. January is a good time to buy Freon. Price should be down. It all depends because it's actually not usually down in January in the winter because of all the accident repairs from the snow season. Brian's in. Brian, what's going on? Wanted to pop in and say my hellos. Y'all have a good night. Appreciate you, Shin. You using the yellow saw or the orange saw cutting up the wood at the boiler? Both. A little bit of both. I got sharpened the yellow one though. I got some pretty big fucking logs in there. So I've been using the orange saw as of recent. I will check on Freon price tomorrow. I just call Napa and tell them when I need it. So I usually try to keep enough on hand to charge one vehicle, but I usually have problems finding the cans of beer I stuck in their fridge. I have no idea where they go, right? Just kicking the feet up for once. Didn't feel like working in the shop tonight. Perfect. Hell yeah. I know how that goes. Donald Mason's in. I see your firewood is still sitting by the garage door. Not all of it. Only the big piece. All the rest of it's gone. She's eating real nice. Insurance company bought your old box and tailgate today. No shit. Perfect. Connor wants to know what you paid for that $9.90 if you don't mind him asking. He's in Canada though. Canada prices are different. I don't know if you want to go all that way. Kirk got it for $500. The magic number. Look at that. It's a good number. $500. That's a great tailgate. It's on YouTube in an entirely different channel. That's right. Chad is famous. Yeah, see? I hope that tailgate makes YouTube a few more times. There you go. Scroty's in. Why is my fucking phone still going off over there? Rex, how's the weather up north? Kentucky Boy says, smash that like button. There's 32 people in here, only 19 thumbs up. However, the insurance company is even going to pay for the sales tax on the next truck it ends up on. Perfect. Luke smashed the thumbs down. Good deal. Rex says it's a balmy 29. It's 28 here. Shit. Could do without that fucking freezing drizzle garbage that we got the other morning and had a little bit of today. I don't really need to do that shit. We just stay like 25. Rickshaw getting brakes and wiper blades too. I just did brakes on this one not that long ago. They're actually in pretty good shape. Mind if my old blue comes up after mom's done using it as a loaner? I don't care. Thumbs up smashed on the way in. Appreciate you. You have a 6-inch grinder or only a 4.5? I have a 6-inch shield for the 4.5-inch grinder. Because that 60 volt goes either way. So I can run them either way. As long as they're 7/8. Well, I think maybe I have the other arbor around here somewhere too. I don't know. Brian says, Rick, how did you fare through the cold stretch? Did your house plumbing freeze up? Underneath, no. But the kitchen faucet froze for a night. On Christmas Eve, yeah. Somewhere. Christmas Eve, yeah. And then it thawed itself out the next night, or next day. So, fuck it. Thought the trend is out of that thing, Connor. Friday weather looks like a shit show. Snow, freezing rain. Fuck that. You don't want to do that shit. I'm here, not sure for how long. That's what I say when I wake up every morning. Motor's getting weak. Oil pressure kind of gets funny when it warms up. Doesn't help. I accidentally ran it very low on oil once. Well, it probably doesn't help. Put some 1540 in that bitch. Call her a day. Katie texted me today. She's all excited that there's a Yellowstone season 6 and 7 coming. Yeah, I suppose. Okay, I'll ship you out. Shop goodies and a radio for Katie. I'm finished adding to it. Appreciate you. Supposed to be 35 here on Sunday. Yeah, I don't want to do that in January. I'd rather just have it be fucking just. It doesn't have to be miserably cold, but stay below freezing. It's all fucking nasty and shit out then. She may never sleep again. Yeah, no shit. Straight 40, it'll be fine. You got some fucking full synthetic 8590 in her. We can fucking make her get some oil pressure. Texted Katie the other night and she never responded. What the fuck? What night did you text her? Because one night she was sleeping early. She had enough of that shit for the day. Season 5 isn't done yet, Luke. There is just a gap in it. Is there T2 more seasons after that? I can't even fucking tell you if I could keep track of a fucking TV show. Can't even keep track of what the fuck I'm supposed to do half time. I'll take it a warm day. I got a fixed tire on the Michigan loader. Oh, shit. Yesterday. That was probably the day she was sleeping early. $85.90 is the same as 40 weight engine oil. Well, there you go. That prick needs to go into the train station for sure. Uh-oh. Cody and Luke are going to argue about oil. I go 1540. I got a few of them around. My old Explorer has 276,145 miles on it. Still runs and drives strong. I love that thing. I hope to restore it someday. I would spend my money on a lot of other shit first. Matt Nana's in. Could you do some body work on my 78 plow truck? We can talk. I've yet to see Yellowstone. I don't watch much TV. I've only seen a fucking brief minute when we were down in Florida and Katie was binge watching this shit. The rest of the time, Luke and I were playing cards and drinking beer and shooting pool. So, why would anyone restore a fucking Explorer? I know, right? Speaking of 1540, does the case Skitty run yet again? No. I hope tomorrow is a nice day. I have to haul 2 semi-loads of calves across the valley. Oh, shit. Yeah, I hope it's nice. Kirk says it's a good show. Will's in. That's a long down the road project. At least it's done dealing with the salt now that I have my truck. I'm Rex with Rex. Don't even know what they were talking about. I don't watch TV at all. It's either YouTube or work. Yeah, Chad, it's a 5-0. Because sentimentally is getting best of me, Luke, but as much as Rick tells me not to let it, yeah, sentimental value ain't shit. I've seen too many people spend too much money for sentimental reasons. At the end of the day, it doesn't make any fucking sense. We'll take their money for sentimental reasons, but Chad used to have a fancy 5-0. Wannabe Explorer, a Mercury Exploder. Ah. Chad wants to know if you want a parts exploder. I don't watch much TV, but I love Yellowstone. Connor wants to know how much money. Free. There you go. The best kind of money. You know, you'd have to go to the fucking UP to get that son of a bitch. I'm not gonna say we because I don't know if I got time to go over there. It's a nice drive, but is the 4.0 trans the same as the 5.0? I think they're different bell housing, aren't they? Bring it down at Barkfest. There's nothing wrong with the UP. I love it. It's great country. It's a nice drive, even. I just don't have that much fucking time anymore. I had sentimental feelings towards my old truck, but those are gone now. And he still comes to see it once a year. Still sitting out there in the lineup, waiting. You should come over then. I should one of these days. Rick, you can stay at my mom's house. Well, I appreciate that, but Luke will come up at the same time. Well, you're going to have to coordinate something for a little bit out then, because I got shit to do. Matt, he says UP is beautiful. Yeah, hell yeah, it is. Tessa's in. Tessa, what's going on? We can drink around Marquette and Connor can drive. Connor can drive. I'll come over and pet the hood a few times. There you go. Started working on my old Jeep yesterday, and I'm fucking hate high school me and Mopar wiring. Good job, Jack. Next week is good for me. Next week is not good for me. Unless we're doing a weekend only thing, I don't have time off again until July. I don't have time off again until fucking... Well, Rick, you've seen my junkyard. You know how many vehicles I have collected. If Luke ever comes here, he will never run out of ammunition for me with parts of it. just because I'm just lazy, nothing leaves. Ah, shit. You got a gold mine. I could walk around that place for days. Shit, I haven't seen a tenth of it. Tell your dickhead boss you need a vacation again, Rick. Yeah, well, tell my dickhead boss to stop spending money on other things. And then maybe I could take a vacation. Sitting in a hotel about an hour from with the sled. Matt sitting in front an hour from what? From me? Where the hell are you at? You going snowmobiling? Shit, if you're only an hour, you could just ride south. Vacations are overrated. I made a nice breakfast for dinner and realized we're missing one really important part for the pancakes. Some asshole forgot to mail my syrup. If I go to town tomorrow, I'll do it. Remind me in the morning. I don't like dealing with people, so I very rarely sell anything. Rick needs to make a video on Connor's mom's Explorer. I could probably do that. I could probably videotape that repair. My mom wants video of her Explorer, Rick. Oh, see, there you go. No fucking pressure now. Fuck, I hate shitty service. Sure makes it tough to enjoy the live. I don't know if that's my end or your end, bud, so. Luke says he has some in Florida you can use. You just told your boss to stop spending on things while you're reaching for another beer. I know, right? Fucking guy's got to get his priorities straight. Punch him in the face, but I think that'd come back to hurt me. You're the best. I'll stop giving you shit. You get enough from my husband. I don't worry about that little pissant. Kyle should have gone and milked the nearest maple tree for your maple syrup. They're in fucking South Dakota. The nearest maple tree is probably like 37 miles away. Tessa says she's on her way. Matthew had pancakes for supper tonight. I had a pasta dish that Katie made. It's actually pretty tasty. Had bacon in it, so it had to be tasty. Kind of had breakfast for dinner too. I've heard that before, Tessa. Oh, that's 2 hours. You're in Rice Lake, Wisconsin. Yep, you're a little bit of ways away. You gotta go a little bit northwest. Speaking of maple syrup, you should open that last bottle. Probably not tonight. I got too much shit to do tomorrow. That's 9-5. Fucking hell. I'm gonna drink it all if I open it. Because that shit's tasty. Those are fighting words, Luke. Do you have room for 2 babies now? Oh, fuck's sake. I need to drive up just to buy beer from Cody. There you go. It's only 9-5. Yeah. Was in Hayward yesterday. All right. How's the snow conditions over there? I know they was just cleaning out the trails by me now, getting all the Scotty was over helping them clean out the fucking trails and shit today. They're so I can get the groomer through and groom the swamp. They must feel that it's frozen enough now. Plenty of room in the driveway for them to sleep in a car. Cody says he'll trade you for Florida beer, Luke. There you go. There's some pretty tasty beers down there. Luke says we can work a trade when I drive up then, Cody. There you go. Chat wants to know how Tess is feeling and how Harlow's doing. Kyle gets the car. The kids can sleep with me. They probably cry less in the middle of the night than he does anyway. It's probably fair. Fuck is he anyway? Is he putting the chimney in yet? Wow, I have really shitty friends. Did you just figure this out or no? Not all of them, but at least half of them. Hell, I wasn't the one trying to make you sleep in the car. Your wife brought it up. I just agreed. About 3 more weeks already. Harlow is growing like a weed. Walling around like a maniac. There you go. Correction, you have excellent friends. You just don't appreciate their humor. Fact. 100% fact. We ragged on Kyle for at least 3 hours last night. He deserved it. Kyle says, Chad, you weren't on the list of shitty friends. I can bet who is. Kyle says, I respectfully ignored all of you. Huh. That's an easy way to cop out. Apparently I weren't, but now I am. There you go. That sounds like a Toby answer. We didn't need you to participate anyway. We had fun. Don't talk to him like Tessa. Wow. Michael Brash is in. Rafters are all cut and on the trailer. Perfect. So how long till Toby left the chat last week? He was here for a little while. Oh, God. Toby's on my fucking shit list. I'm going to bring him this. I'm going to bring him this to use. Make sure he uses it in a few videos for you. That way, when you get it, you can say it was used by Squatch253. So, huh? Oh, Toby wasn't in the messages last night. He's not part of the group text. He'd probably fucking throw his phone away if you put him in that group text. Maybe the iPhone, you can ignore it though, can't you? Or block it or something. I don't know. We could add him, but he won't stay around. I can guarantee you. We'll just all get blocked from his phone. That'll be the only thing that'll happen. You can mute the chat with an iPhone. I got you. Tessa's headed out. Appreciate you. Make like a baby and head out. Squat Senior was rocking a 72 Cat snowmobile in the latest video. It looked like fun on an antique. Yeah, it's nice to see him getting those old sleds out. Chat says, rest up, but give Kyle hell. You can leave the chat if everyone in the group has an iPhone, but there's these peasants like Rick and Kyle with those other things. You can't. Fucking Green Message Brigade. Someone pass me a beer. Goddamn Allison harnesses. Fuck my life. Shopcat's in. 29 in and 34 thumbs up. Cheers to old guys and old sleds. Fuck yeah. Might even drag in the Ski-Doo one of these days and get her done. Won't be this fucking weekend though. Oh, fuck. I can't. Why is it fucking Wednesday already? Sheeps have iPhones, the rest of us don't. Cody, thanks for the ad on the Flight AVP3 channel. Perfect. Androids can't leave the chat, but they can't ignore. Besides, Apple can suck a dick. Talk to your buddy Luke on that remark. I like my iPhone. I've had one for years. I had a pull in my 74 Olympic 300 and do the coil. My grandpa bought it new. My mom rode it to high school and rode it on Grandpa's farm when I was 2. Where's the Walmart? Where a Walmart is now? For fuck's sake. I'm not an Apple communist, but it's the most reliable and stable phone I've ever had. You talk about your phone like you've had a fucking relationship with it. Shit. Oh, God. I should be careful with the communist comments. Yeah, shit. So he probably has. Gummy worm. iPhone is more stable than any horsewoman. That's true. People get offended and triggered. We had over an 1/8 inch of freezing ice this morning here and everything. It literally a skating rink in the entire central UP. Fuck. I've noticed all of my old dirt bike trails are buried under shopping malls these days. Fuck's sake. Y'all gotta grow up in the fucking country. Not just kind of the country, the fucking country. My work phone and tablet are both Apple. Never had an issue with them other than killing batteries in the phone after 2 years. I've never fucked around with an Apple device, so I just to each their own. Same thing with DeWalt. I haven't used fuck all for Milwaukee or any of the others, so To each their own. Where are you going to fix up Lee's old truck? I don't know, soon-ish, someday. Cody said they don't like the cold. My phone didn't like the cold that night on the live stream either. It fucked that thing up for a long time. Froze the fuck out of the battery. Dalton's in. What's on the left? 2015 Kia Sedona. 194,000 miles. It's the deer hit van. It wasn't until I was talking to Luke the other night that I realized I only talked to 4 people. Luke, Matty, Shelley, Bryce, Robert Bates, and those maybe once a month I talk to them. I know a few good trails in the Poconos if I ever get back up that way. Perfect. Apple is kind of dumb expensive, but no idea what Samsung and Android and whatever are either. But I hate change and won't switch. My home screen has been the same since I was in middle school. Tom, you keep your circle small. That's a good thing. Does the Magic Forest still have snowmobile trails? Oh, yeah. You can still ride all the ATV trails out there. When Apple got caught purposely engineering their phones to fail and they admitted it, that should have made people run, but they, like Ford owners, they have a cult following. And Kyle's a Ford owner. Kyle. When I was in middle school, we had a rotary telephone, not a touch phone. I guess I'm in a cult. I got a Ford's and an iPhone. Bryce is in. Not much snow left between Chicago and Green Bay. Freezing rain by Waseca. Shit. Drive safe, man. Kyle has more running Fords than Chevys. I have a rotary telephone, Luke, too, actually. Probably should have thought of this more than the tow hook broke off and almost beheaded me. It sure didn't miss me by much. Too many people that'll miss me. Oh, shit. You'd be surprised when people find out. Rotary phone since, well, quite a while. I think there's one under bed in the fucking house. But I ripped through the phone line here a long fucking time ago, so that's dead and gone. Excavator took care of that motherfucker. Cell phones didn't exist when I was in middle school. Dalton says I hate stupid fucking people. What running Chevys do you have, Kyle? Really brown by me, Bryce. They're talking 40s again next week. Holy shit. We need to fix that phone line so I can get used for business instead of your phone. Why? I'm not going to pay for a second fucking another phone line. The hell with that. I don't need another bill. I still have to have a fucking cell phone because I'm out and about and everybody wants to fucking call me and text me and all that other shit. I'd rather have them text me than call me, so. Shannon Sykes is in. Don't be counting the Japanese powered ones either. Wow. 93 Chevy C1500, 66 Chevy C60, 89 Chevy C65 tree sprayed. Do payphones still exist? Not around me. They took the one out in Moose Lake quite a while ago. Landlines are useless these days. 100%. No point in fixing it. There's actually 3 lines that come up here to the farm. I don't know where the fuck they all go because I'm not getting to locate for them. But when I located for the gates down the driveway, there's 3 lines that head up the driveway. So Cody said they do in Webster, Wisconsin. Interesting. Shannon says there's a few in Oklahoma. Payphone is extinct around here. Yeah, I can't think of anywhere that's. Luke says he forgot about the tree spade. See how you are? You need to bring that fucking tree spade up plow day and get rid of them fucking trees in Toby's field up there. That'd be a good plan. Transplant them motherfuckers somewhere else. Open that field back up. If they're around anymore, they have a card reader on them, I suppose. That would be quite rude. Luke wants to know if the stove is installed in your shop yet, Kyle. Are you heating or no? Fuck's sake. Shannon wants to know what you thought of the crescent plier contraption Rick did the short about. These trees are stupid. It's an expensive ride in that tree spade. Not moved it yet. Found a pair of payphones in St. Cloud. The young employee said he had never seen anyone use them. Huh. Fuck that thing. Fuck Rick for making a video about it. Come on, this thing's awesome. I mean, look at that. There's so many potential uses for this thing. Logan's in. Logan, what's going on, man? I'm going to have to use that to open my next beer. I'm pretty sure we can. That'll be great. Just for Luke. It's got a pretty good hook on it right there. You see that? Oh, yeah. Oh, hook a beer tab. Fuck, yeah. Bottle opener. Somebody was saying these things are for John Wilkinson's. And is there a brand name on them? Grip Stick. Stick is spelled S-T-I-K. Number 707, Dover, Colorado. Patent. Applied for 1924. That's what it says on it. Grip Stick. Tree spades aren't very useful there where Kyle is. No trees to spade. I don't think that my youngest has ever heard of tile tone. Huh. Just finished my schoolwork and had an e-learning day, so I put off my work until now. Well, for fuck's sake. They put plenty of engineering into making a better knuckle banger. Actually, Luke, there are a shitload to move. So are you making tree moving videos in the spring or no? Could be your next viral video. This thing's fucking, I think this thing's pretty neat. Luke says I need to come visit and see. Was this like Kyle saying that they're going to come to Florida or no? It's a fancy Swedish nut lathe. Hey, at least, unlike a crescent wrench, you could use constant tension as long as you have enough hand strength. You would think that's neat, you fuck. Don't think Luke is deserving of that coolness. I could video it. Luke would like it because it's a 454. Look like they would work good. Fuck yeah. I mean, why not? Would have been a snow day because of all the ice we had last night, but we're out of snow days, so. Oh, I suppose. In Minnesota, they're trying to pass some extension or some shit. All things big block Chevy are good. Rick says, Kyle, but it's not an LS. I'm going to have to find all kinds of different. I think these would actually work pretty good on fucking spring clamps, though. I got one over here. Upper radiator hose for the fucking Kia. Pinhole in her from the Impact. That motherfucker is $112 or some shit. Junkyard gave me one, so perfect. They didn't even cut the hoses. I was impressed. Luke has an obsession with BBC. I actually own more big blocks than LS's, 4-1. Yeah, if you've ever seen his garage, you wouldn't be impressed. Okay, I was wrong. Maybe not. They might not work for that. They don't open far enough. I was wrong. Chuck's in. Yeah. That don't work. 366 is a tougher, better motor than a 350. Luke does love his Jeromes and Tyrones. Slasher powered by an Alice Chalmers i6 engine today. Kind of wanted $10,000 for it. An actual truck with a pretty shit, was in pretty shit condition. Been sitting for a half hour waiting for the train to clear the intersection so I can get home. Well, fuck. Kyle, one is at your house, still bolted to my transmission. Kyle wants to know when you're coming to get it. Tall deck truck motors are hard to kill. But GM had to build an engine like that. Drew's in. One of my birthday highlights today, discovering new perfect rear wiper arm blade working. Thanks, Rick. Hey, man. I'm glad it's working for you. Randy Olson's in. Randy, what's going on, man? Your problem bringing it to me when you come get this case. Wow. You're probably bringing it to me when you come get this case. Jesus Christ. There's so many fucking pieces and parts moving around here. I swear to God. Evan's in. Call the 800 number on the sign at the crossing. They have to clear it in 10 minutes or it violates federal rules, Bryce. Oh, no shit. I didn't know that. Fucking Ascove. They used to hold up the crossing for fucking hours. Kyle needs that case. It's true. Happy birthday, by the way, Drew. Glad that wiper arm's working out for you. That's pretty kick-ass. What's everybody else doing today? It'll be another track machine that Kyle can get pulled over hauling. That's absolutely true. DOT was fucking nasty on 169 today when I headed north. Holy fuck. DOT loves to fuck with Kyle. If enough people call it, you'll see a pissed off section guy show up to split the train. It's so going to be overhyped. You don't need to worry about that as long as you got speed. Pulled snow off my roof today. My shoulders hate it. I bet. I would need to walk through deep drifts to get to the crossing number. I'm trapped 30 minutes from home. They're switching. Oh. Got a Ford transmission swap question. If anyone would like to chime in, give her. What did you need to come down for? I had to come down to your mom's Explorer. And then I had to go down and, well, it was fucking Onamia, but I had to pick up this parts for that. So it wasn't exactly on my way, but it was within shooting distance that it was close enough to double down. So that case is going to Rick's. He just doesn't know it yet. What the fuck? Still got your combine, Rick? Of course I still got my combine. I don't get rid of too many things around here. The case will pick up the 1840 and haul it in the garage for him. The excavator will just drag it in the garage. You need to fucking drag it in the garage. That's all you gotta do. It's fine. One of these days. Some year. Fuck. Calm down. It's time to start charging rent. I think being you're becoming a storage facility. Oh boy. Then there can be 2 non-running cases at Rick's. So drag it in the garage. Eventually. We'll put it on the schedule. I found out I will not bank with U.S. Bank. Scotty Holmes is checking in. I like to bank with my wallet. As much as I can keep in this motherfucker right here. That fat bitch, I'll keep it in right there. Thanks for the beer. Thanks for plowing. Appreciate it. Do you have any new cabs yet, Rick? I'm getting 1 or 2 every day. No, nothing here. Bob's piece of this shit. Pooper pug is on the way, in the way, Chad. Hey, we'll get there. It was scheduled before there was concrete. Well, your schedule of personal loan projects is mine. Yeah, it's true. Got to make money, though. Going to illegally haul it to Rick's and disassemble it into pieces that can be hauled legally. Okay, perfect. Rick's back 40 going to look like a junkyard storage facility. Can't rush into things. That's right. Connor wants to charge rent, but look at all his equipment there. I was waiting for somebody to. I knew somebody was going to jump on that. How tall is the mast? He's rethinking it. Really think it'll be over? Rethink it'll be over, right? Rethink. 80 Ford F-150 long bed 4x4 currently has a 404 speed. Would love to swap in a 5-speed, but would like to know what to get the 5-speed from. Where would one get said 5-speed? I assume a 90s big block Ford. Connor says yes, but I help him. Kyle, you can drink beer here and disassemble it. We can send the wives and kids off together. They're all getting along so well. We'll have all the time in the world. There you go. You know what happens every time you get rid of something? You want it back. I don't see anyone else ever offer to help. Definitely has to come from a 460. Yeah, it'd have to be a 460 5-speed, wouldn't it? Fuck. Five-speed ZF5 would be an option from a 460. Alan's in. Hello, friend. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Alan. It was overheight on a low boy until the tilt cylinders were unpinned and tilted flat forward. Damn. Sometimes you need to cash a check. That's right. Hunter does have a point with that one. Don't make me pull up my Saturday night mood card. Wow. My Saturday night mood again? Oh, come on. It's Wednesday. Chad, I'm not sure if Tessa is going to make that trip with me or not. Well, there you go. Then you can just send Sarah off and 2,500 for used ZF5 big block trans on average. Damn. Thanks for the tips, fellas. Saturday night mood on a Wednesday. Kyle says, nice hat, Rick. We're just going to push the buttons, aren't we? I'm going to have to tame it down, I guess, before Katie gives me the Luke treatment. If it's illegal, Kyle will definitely get tagged. DOT was fucking... They had 5 fucking trucks pull over, and they had 2 in the scales with lights on behind them. So we're like, damn. Meanwhile, Rick hauled a 27-foot tall combine in 3 states. Happened. Kyle says, no, Luke, just in South Dakota. Denny MK's in. Denny, what's going on, man? How's life treating you? I hauled more gallons of flammable liquids than I fucking probably should have. Last weekend. Randy, I appreciate you. I have never seen a 460 with a 5-speed. I think I have, but yeah, I have, because there used to be a fucking black one that we worked on in Ford garage. Tess probably has a DOT on payroll, hoping they'll haul him off much. DOT must look the other way when I'm hauling stuff. I've never been bothered. Guess they got to make up for the slacking last month, fill those ticket books. Shit. Sure, followed me into Rick's driveway, that's true. Shane's red truck is a 460. Oh, that's right. Now that you say that. Seen a few 460s backed with the 5 speeds. I'm going to send some neutral hats everyone can wear on camera to stop the brand debate. Maybe something with a middle finger. There you go. Used to own a 465 speed, one of the best trucks I've driven. Perfect. Nez for Prez. Boy, I should have been proud of those late 80s, early 90s big block Ford trucks on Facebook Marketplace. Yeah. Damn right they are. I've only had 2 DOT cop interactions in a pickup. One I didn't even have a trailer. Rockin' Robbie's in. How the hell are you? Good and you? Robbie, what's going on, man? Every time I've been tagged by a conservation officer, it was with Chad. He knew Chad by name. There was a sheriff and a CMV inspector living down the road from me. I see them all the time. 460 passed everything but a gas station. Everyone had exhaust leaks, broken manifolds. Do not put gaskets in a 460 fucking ever. Steel on steel solves a lot of problems. Or cast on cast, I should say. Luke, I've got a story for you after the last week. Speaking of conservation officers, wow. Hey, I want to be part of this story. We got a group text. I'm just saying. Just about to say we've never done anything that the DOT would care about. And I remember we pulled a FWA 1466 to my uncle's place with a 3/4 ton Duramax. Just got done servicing the fire trucks. Monthly meeting. Perfect. Appreciate you. Called the number, gave her recording the DOT crossing number, and told them I had been sitting for nearly an hour. Well, it's a good thing you can watch the live stream, bud. I haven't been on Marketplace in over a week. Are you getting the twitches or no? Rex says Marketplace is evil. All right, I'm off. Night all. Appreciate you, Rick. Connor, get the hell out of here. I appreciate you, bud. 7.3 and 460s do not deserve exhaust manifold gaskets ever. Life will be quieter. Yep. Keep calling. The more calls they get, the faster they get to it, usually. Mr. Beauchamp. I know you. Know what it means? I talked to a guy that ported heads and hates 460 heads because the exhaust ports are tiny. He said it's like a damn blowtorch coming out of them. Yep. Bit of off-topic question, but aren't the 5.4 Tritons just notoriously shit? Not necessarily. We guess we can argue about it, but I own them. 5.43 valves are shit. Put an oil pump in them. If you got an oil pump, I can argue with you because you put an oil pump in them before it's too late. And tell me what else goes wrong with those. Yes, it is, Rick. Still have the long phone till it's the weekend. No, it's not, Rick. It's nice not having all things that will get me in trouble. Well, for the general public, that's an anti-maintenance and oil change. They should not own a 5.43 valve. Got another 5.43 valve coming. Perfect. There's another way around. But when the road is snowy packed, I don't care to take that truck down the hill. I won't blame you. Union Pacific got 30 calls at one time to shift change when they were trying to leave the CP yard in St. Paul. They quick unblocked the crossing real quick after that happened a few times. Can't keep donut gaskets in a 460 in my 1 ton. I'll be putting a third set in come spring. Fuck's sake. Having to open an engine or replace a major part to save its life is shit. Hence why most died. I'm saying if you have the capability or the fucking foresight to put a fucking oil pump in that bastard before it's too late, tell me what's going to fail on it besides that. And anybody having to replace a component, God forbid do fucking maintenance on anything, is the death of fucking every engine. That's why you look on fucking Facebook Marketplace down by you, everything has fucking 150,000 miles on it, needs a fucking engine. All of them. Or they're all fucking excursions that need a fucking undercarriage. They have no fucking frames on them, no fucking axles, and no fucking powertrain. No fucking idea what that's about. If Grandma had balls, she'd be Grandpa. 5.4s are gutless gas hogs. It wasn't IDI, that was the issue. I remember the past video of Toby's pitching a fit about working on the IDIs. What was the story behind that? Well, it's an IDI. Been trying to find a set. Every set I have ordered are that pressed crap. 5.8 Ford has plenty of power, but gas hog too. Well, I'd have a fucking 5.8 over a 460. I can tell you right now. Talk about power versus economy, because fucking 460s are thirsty. Son of a bitch. Leave it to the Ford guy to think a timing tune-up and oil pump replacement is routine maintenance. Coming from the guy that just had a fucking engine out of his Tacoma. Shit! To put timing components in it. Just picked up a sponsorship for some LED lights. My wife is pregnant again, and my drone should be here tomorrow. What a great week so far. Fuck yeah, bud. Got sponsorship. Shit. Look at you getting all fancy. I don't answer any of those fucking emails. They can fuck right off. I'm not pandering to anybody. Fuck them. Personal opinion, the Ford 300 was the best motor they ever made. Side 19 F350 with 435,000 miles on it, 42.5, which to me is fucking ridiculous. Anything with a diesel in it anymore is fucking stupid money. I had it out for the rear main. Didn't stop you from putting timing components in it. Ford 350 from the 70s area is a pretty solid Ford 350. Doesn't that rear main still leak? Oh, wait, what? Had a 460 and a 77 that gets 12. The other one in the 76 one ton gets 6. Go figure. Fuck. I've got a Ford 300 inline 6 that I can't believe still runs. LOL. It's been red hot before. Nope. Looks like that is just residual in the bell housing. You didn't clean the fucking bell housing out? You had the engine out of there and you didn't brake clean the bell housing out. Fucking call me a hack. Shit. 5.8, 10 miles to the gallon. Meant 351. I got you. My brother GMC Sierra 1500 maybe gets 12 miles to a gallon on a good day. Didn't you use an entire case of brake clean and clean the bell housing? I don't know, right? Brake clean's cheap. Fuck, I order a case every fucking week. Shit. Hose it down with Penray for 4620 when I did the oil change. Maybe you should invest in some better brake cleaner. I know you hate brake clean like Nylander, but come the fuck on. Right? Clean the fucking bell housing out, dude. Shit. It's like 18 F-150 work truck, 2.7 V6 two-wheel drive, has 178,000 the odometer when they sent me a new one. Fuck's sake. They offered to buy it from the company. They went 14.5 for it. I told them they were high. Why would you ever want to buy a 2.7 V6? Fuck that. Pontiac 350 is superior to Chevy 350. Kyle says false. They used purple power when I did the engine bay and cross member. What the fuck? And the sucky part is it got too small of a tank and it's supposed to have a 24 gallon. He's got a 20 gallon. What? Chad says, Kyle, you were right. A Pontiac 350 makes a great boat anchor. Wow. Thanks, Evan. That'd be awesome if they're the same. Didn't Oldsmobile make a diesel 350? Yes. I had zero issues with the drivetrain. Wheel bearings, on the other hand, well, yeah. Just wait. Your fucking time was coming with that 2.7. I promise you. He could have just pressure washed it with hot water or a can of $3 worth of fucking brake clean and stop fucking around. They did. It was a boat anchor too. What makes you say the Pontiac is better? All right, this is going to be fun. Well, good thing it's only 9 o'clock. And a diesel 305 and a diesel 4.3. .27 V6. Damn, I thought they were bigger than that. All these EcoBoosts would last longer if they had turbo timer on them from the factory. Or they just didn't direct inject and turbocharge the fucking things to begin with. I'm just saying. I'm curious, what was the issue with the 2.7s? Turbos. Lack of maintenance most of the time, but a lot of turbos. A lot of turbos. A lot of turbos. Timing components were actually good in the 2.7. I don't think it had enough power to hurt itself. They were trying to stick all the horsepower into the 3.5. Well, checking into that, I didn't think it was looking into different stuff. Too damn stubborn. 5.76265 diesels that GM made were all gutless turds. It's like going on a Milwaukee or DeWalt rant. Still versus Husqvarna rant. Okay, I know everyone calls 4.3 V6 diesel an extremely shitty motor. Use a separation sleeve on them. Valley Pan can swap intakes without pulling the distributor. You need a harmonic balance puller. No need for a harmonic balance puller. Spark plugs are above the manifold headers. So that's your debate for why they're better? 70 Pontiac Bonneville with a 455. Wicked fast, but squirrely as fuck. A little too light. That 350 diesel is junk. They were all fucking. Let's face it. There was. Yeah. Squatch is in. Just in from the shop, but been following along. Rick is right about the 543 valves with an oil pump, phasers, and VC solenoid swap. Those fuckers became bulletproof. You can run the fuck out of one of those things, I'm telling you. Although I have heard of people converting a 350 diesel to a gas motor. Now, how the hell do you do that is beyond me. Small block is not that great of an engineering marvel. They were just mass-produced and cheap. I want to see Caddy show up in Rick's shop, with a North Star needing a starter swap. Not a chance. Valley pan leaks, not an issue on a 350. No roller cam, no steel cranks, no 4 bolts, inferior piling system, terrible cylinder heads, weak bolts, unsupported lifter bores. Damn. Squat says only problem with a 3 valve from then on will be the exhaust manifold leaking. 100%. No sleeves, didn't have them when I swapped the motor. All right. You're still going to have leaking exhaust manifolds. But that shit happens. Just JB weld them motherfuckers to the cylinder head. I'm telling you right now. If it was mine, just smear that shit on there and stick that bitch on there. Because for all the flogging the fuck I did out of that fucking 5.4, she's all right. We all know that JB Weld fixes those leaks. That's right. You remember the early 2.7s that would intermittently fog smoke out the exhaust on startup? It took place in the engine block to fix it. I remember that now. Yes. Intermittent problem. Replace the engine block. Short block in them. 2-stroke diesel is hard to beat. Most efficient way to convert fuel into noise. That's right. I've also heard of a diesel V5. He's made Oldsmobile. It was a V6 block with 1 injection pump. Took the place of the 6-cylinder. I know guys love the Oldsmobile 350 diesels. Absolutely love the things, but put them in everything he owned to include a couple of Ford trucks. Weren't welders wonderful? Yeah, no shit. Pontiac is literally the worst of the GM V8s. No shit. We're getting into it now. I wouldn't own a fucking direct injected turbocharged gas engine to save my fucking life. Fuck it. There are so many better options. Oh, Luke, you were quite mistaken. The train is moving. I don't know if the call made a difference or if they finished whatever they were doing. Hey, the train's moving. I've worked on so many of those miserable pieces of shit. Aside from the fact that they're ridiculously fucking expensive to fix. I made a good portion of my fucking career at the fucking Ford garage working on EcoBoost every fucking day. I wouldn't wish a 3.5 EcoBoost on anybody. Timing change every 100,000 miles, or else it's $12,000 to replace everything under the hood. Yeah, and it fucking wipes out everything. Fucking all of it. 307 Olds and GM were both good engines. Literally, Rick made as much money on EcoBoost as I did on 6 liters from 04 to 010. 04 to 2010. Yeah. The Oldsmobile V8s were good. Had a 307 Electra. When I always started on the coldest of weather. Not much for power, though. JB Weld does not make a head gasket. No, I don't think it's going to make a head gasket. Logan says, Squatch, take your time about the 6.0 Power Stroke. Yep. If you two say a particular Ford engine is bad, I'm taking that shit to the bank. Burns is in. 307 Olds is one of the hardest cast iron blocks you'll ever work on, aside from compacted graphite iron blocks. No shit. JB Weld High Temp makes a head gasket. Matthew Shelley's out. Appreciate you, bud. Ken Foster's in. Ken, what's going on, man? Every Ford EcoBoost engine is literally junk. All of them. The 1.5, the 1.6, the 2.0, 2.7, the 3.5. Every fucking one of them. Long post incoming. Perfect. 2.3. Sorry. Look how they compare to the old 472 and the 500 Caddy motors. Will still here, just lurking. Appreciate you. Makes me glad I didn't buy that 18 F-150 from the company now. Yeah, you'd hate yourself later, I guarantee you. Lisa's still in here or she leave? I ain't heard fuck all from Bud and Russell for a while. Must be working their asses in the woods. They're up to snow and they're in the snow up to their asses. Cadillac had the hardest block of that era. They're literally good. They're really good engines. Ever had one of those days where you realize you fudged up? Well, I had one of those days today when I was putting up drywall and started a small fire when a screw went through some conduit. I got it under control. Well, I'm like, how the heck do I tell my wife this? Huh. I know a mechanic at a shop. There you go. So she called on the way home. Hold on. So she called on the way home. I told her. She asked if the house was going to burn down. Then she brought up that if I hadn't rewired it, we probably wouldn't have found it. She swaggered inside the house with a sheeted ingredient and said, I asked Hassel's liquor store what type of beer should it have when putting out electrical fires or rewiring the house due to that. They didn't recommend any beer for that, but she whipped out a 12-pack. They said this would be doing a pinch. There you go. Just call today's live stream, learning shit with Rick Bork. Ken, electrical fires, you'll have that. There ain't too many things that get me fucking wound up in life. Rick, how much of that 1.460 in the mid-90s black truck ended up costing. I remember all of the broken bolts, broken plugs, and thermostat housing. It cost $300. Everything was expensive on that engine. Yes. And yeah, 6 out of 8 fucking spark plugs broke off. Pulled the fucking heads off. Get the fucking spark plugs out. It was a heinously rusted piece of shit. We had like fucking $4,000 into the fucking thing to do a tune-up. Put spark plugs and wires in the fucking thing. So in short, I never made it to my cabin to use my welder. Well, fuck. I'm still deciding what to buy for my first car, so that's helping me narrow it down. So far, I've learned I don't buy any EcoBoost and don't buy a Pontiac. Well, what was actually wrong with the idea that made you YouTube famous? Well, if we're being honest, is there anything cheap on a Ford engine? There's not anything cheap on any modern engine anymore. I mean, you get right down to it, there's nothing fucking cheap anymore. I order parts every fucking day. I know how. Fuck. Stay away from the Cadillac North Star. I had one and it was a nightmare. Yes, they cost a lot. I've seen the cylinder heads literally rust onto the fuel injector 460, the cast iron. It was pot metal. I swear it. It was, oh my God, it was bad. $4,000 dumped into a 460 for plugs and wires. God damn. And Toby had put a transmission in that motherfucker. You put a transmission in a month before or something like that? It was worn out that it didn't have enough compression left to start without ether. And then cylinder 5 had so much blow by that it surged and smoked out of the oil fill every combustion stroke. That's the IDI, not the 460. But yes, that was impressive. No, the transmission went out like a month after Rick did the $4,000 tune-up. LOL. Okay, I knew it was one or the other. I didn't charge $4,000 to replace 2 heads on a candy and cam and a candy on a 460. Yeah. She asked me to build a bay window seat that kicked all this up, so I put my hand on the drywall and my fingers sank in. Oh crap, that ain't good. Damn. Rip out the drywall and find an old roof leak that was fixed, but the sill plate on the basement wall and around the window rotted away. Shit. So I'm like, crap, we got this storm coming. I had to rip out the siding and got a bottle jack and jack up the wall and cut out the rotten wood to replace. Fuck's sake. So I'm hunting for a 5-speed 460 truck to get the parts for the trans, swap into the 80s, leave the 460 in it. Got it. Yeah. Camshaft. I know a mechanic at a dealership shop in Leesville, Illinois, that pulled all the head bolts out of 225 slant 6, and they picked up the car by trying to get it off. Customer had put it on with JB Weld. Perfect. Ether to the rescue. Yeah, fuck yeah. You just need the good Canadian ether. Gotta get the good shit. Well, when that doesn't work anymore, just get the oxyacetylene torch out and start bleeding that shit into the intake. 460 is a much better engine than the 400. It wouldn't get worse gas mileage. What's the worst car you've ever seen in the shop? Holy fuck. 1953 Jaguar. Kit car. 100% the worst car that was ever in the shop. I will say that. I don't even have to think about that one anymore. 1953 Jaguar. 400 has oiling issues and soft crank. We used to pick up one really shitty one every year, but towards the end there's too many every year to even keep track of. But you gotta admit, Squatch, that F-53 Jaguar is probably fucking the shitbox of shitboxes. It was there for fucking ever, too. I do like the 351M and 400, but the 460 is a better engine. Yeah, I mentioned with the love of Oldsmobiles, I watched him break the starter off of one, trying to start it with ether. Nice. Is there a backstory with the just married car at the Ford garage? It was in there for some goddamn repair, and I took an opportunity to take a picture. That was it. You just lost me at Kit Car. 351M, 400 are just tall deck 351C and tall deck stroker 351C. Nope, no FE engines? Rex says don't care much for either of them. You'll swap a 460 in every time. I heard body shops in the Twin Cities are booked into 2024 for all of the Rex. Yep. Rick just happened to catch me with resting bitch face on as I was walking around the back of it. LOL. That's right. The 80s are originally equipped with the 302. Dad swapped in a 400 because that thing struggled pulling our horse trailer with the 302. Perfect. Get her done. Thousands of crashes this winter, Bryce. Fucking crazy. Most of the body shops up here are in May or later. Squatch has resting bitch face. Not anymore. I don't think he has much for his resting bitch face anymore. He used to. Thinking of going back to small block 351 Windsor since I want to swap transmissions anyway. Got a proxy question. My friend said she just replaced the clutch on her Jeep, so no off-roading for a while. She lives on a mountain in Washington. She even had a special order manual when she bought it in 2019. How did she abuse it so hard to replace a brand new, to be replaced on a brand new vehicle? Only thing I can think is she can't drive a stick. Well, either she can't drive a stick, or it wasn't a decent clutch to begin with, but only when he worked on an IDI every fucking day at the dealership. I hear you. Who teaches you Minnesotans how to drive? Thousands of Rex. Those aren't Minnesotans. Those are Cityots. They're not Minnesotans. My grandpa owned a Ram Charger with a small block Mopar. Wouldn't pull the camper, so he put a bigger cam, 4-barrel carb, and some other upgrades, and still wouldn't pull the camper. Fuck's sake, get a smaller camper. Besides the piss poor design of the water pump on a 3.5 in the new Taurus, what other issues them motors have? Timing chain stretch. If you're going to do a water pump, do the timing chains. Rex says, good question. I see people in the ditch all the time. Can confirm those in the Twin Cities, folks, with the Rex. Yeah, it's fucking... If you beat on it hard enough, it'll sometimes will snap eventually. You get out of the metro area, the accident rate goes down tremendously, at least until the weather gets warm again. They start their migration back up here. Toby will verify. There are more fucking people that go in the ditch up here in the fucking summertime than they do in the wintertime. I have no fucking idea why. You'll see them, on snow days, but you go by, like, we were fucking carpooling the fucking day before. We go to work the next morning and somebody fucking bombed her into the fucking ditch, rode the far bank of the fucking side and fucking ran her back out into the highway again. I remember the guy that almost took you out. Speed limit says 50, and they're driving that speed in the snowstorm at night with the high beams on. Every time I drive in Michigan and in Wisconsin, all drivers are fine. I hit Minnesota, it's like live stream on a short bus, window lickers and mouth breathers everywhere. I like Minnesota minus Minneapolis metro area. Delete that area from your state, please. If it was up to me. In their defense, they didn't get a lot of snow experience from Somalia. Kyle likes Rochester now. Hey, fuck, he spends all his time over there. Snowbank bounces cars back into play instead of sliding into the ditch. I go to school in Woodbury, unfortunately, and nobody can drive down here. If it wasn't for 9 counties in the whole state, we'd be Texas. Fuck yeah. I got a question for you, Minnesota guys. Year round, I see a metric ass ton of Minnesotans down here in Oklahoma with bass boats and campers. What gives? Because them motherfuckers got money and they're trying to get the hell out of this winter shit. As a fellow Iron Range individual, please delete Hibbing too. Minneapolis needs to be sectioned off and let it destroy itself. True. Rochester is nowhere near as bad as the shitties yet. Heard a rumor that habitat restoration funding has tied in with the parks, which mostly are in the Twin Cities, so less habitat money gets spent as it goes toward the parks. Yeah, I have no fucking idea. Kyle wants to know where at in Oklahoma. We gotta be near some lakes and shit. Shannon says Stillwater. Snowbirds, we had several regulars at the 40-year would always leave around November and come back in April, May. That's right. We had a lot of snowbirds, especially fucking 12, 15 years ago. Fucking hell. There was always the mad rush. Cody's out. Appreciate you, bud. Get the hell out of here. I've had enough iron mines to last me the rest of my life. They say there's nothing stranger than an Iron Ranger. It's probably true. Cody, give her hell in the underpowered service truck tomorrow. Just fucking give her the shit. All of it. Alan Harney's in. The hordes from Seattle show up here, Eastern Washington, every weekend. Tons of fun watching some lawyers and a Tesla driving through 12 inches of snow. Your dad was ripping on that green machine. I love that sticker on the hood. What did the Rotax come out of? I have to make a trip to Muskego, Oklahoma here soon, probably end of the month. No shit. What are you going down there to get? Nothing finer than a miner. Wow. I have a soft spot in my heart for Minnesotans. My wife spent her formative years in Bacchus, and my brother-in-law lives in Pine River. The widow next door is leaving soon to spend the winter in Hawaii. I needed more space to pile snow. There you go. Somewhere in my room down here, I have some taconite iron ore because someone in my mom's family worked in the Iron Range. Let me know when you're down this way, Kyle. I'll buy you some chicken fried steak. Louise taconite facility then, when I was working BNSF, I was in the yard. Everything, including the pissers in the workroom, were permanently stained iron oxide red. I've been wintering in Florida since 2010. You've been summering in Florida since 2010. I can recommend a Hateful Hussy. Tallahassee? Oklahoma. It's a secret, Rick. Fuck's sake. There's no secrets here. We're all friends. Rick, that's the most common saying here in the Tilden. That snowmobile trail that runs through Pine River and back is as fast as fuck. We call the Red River Tilden. We call the Red River Tilden Tan. Red Tilden Tan. The Empire is back. Black. There's always secrets. Not true, Luke. We went to Japan for a bit. You went to Japan for a bit. That's true. Why is it absolutely no one wants to talk to me all day long? As soon as there's a live feed, it's on. Well, see? Toby, I can't even follow you on that. All you got to do is work one day in them mines. Everything is red. Ryan's in. I spent over your life in my Japan, close to 2. Damn. That red oxide cannot be washed off. My brother-in-law has told me, Chad, I've been up there during the summer. The fucking mosquitoes, geez. Is the Paul Bunyan Trail from Brainerd to Walker? That's an old railroad grade, flat and wide. So you haven't been in Florida since 2010, Luke. Your Japan vacation ruined that streak. Well, sad residents. It's a nasty place when the buildings all look like they're rusting, but it's just from the red dust that's stuck to the outside of them. Mosquitoes keep the tourists away. I can only hope. Fucking tourists. Nah, they come in fall or spring. That's right. Ken, one of these times when you're up here, you're going to have to stop in. Either here or at the pub. I'm usually there too. Fucking tourists. Yeah, get them son bitches that come down there in December from Minnesota. Fucking assholes. Spend all the government money on steaks. You don't even notice the red stuff after a while. That's what she said. Never mind. That's terrible. Makes me feel really good about being there when you drive the trains past all the condemned houses nearby that they had to buy people out of because the ground was fucking toxic. Those hand-cut steaks were tasty. Guess I'm too damn stubborn or stupid. I like going up there, mosquitoes or no mosquitoes. Going to remember that when Luke is up here. Fucking tourist, Luke. Toby, the BN yard is good. If you want to get the shit scared out of you, go out to the CN dock when a train rolls up. Shan says, next time up that way, I'll drop by. I'll even bring beer. Perfect. Rick, after you left the store had whole tenderloins for sale. Yeah, but we was looking for ribeyes. Not fucking, we was looking for fucking ribeyes, not fucking ribeyes. Them son of bitches got to know how to cut a fucking ribeye down there. Also, whole loins for your New York strip. Luke is a prime example of tourist. Lives in Florida, which is a number one retirement state. He's apparently old and anti-activities. It's true. Wish I found you earlier. USDA had me look at a bush hog area, so I hired a guy out of Sandstone to do it. Hi. We can figure next time, Old Doc shakes and wiggles. One January, I loaded used bobcats going near Chisholm. Who would have thought they ran water for coolant down there? What? Basically retired. After loading out tack trains from the mines, I know how that Mars looks. What Mars looks like. Everything red and dead as far as the eye can see. Wow. Anyway. It's like Randy when he was chasing hard and they were on the rag, but Swagger's telling stories of the train days. Kyle's out. Get the fuck out of here. When you asked why I live like by Pumpkin Pete, were you talking junior or senior? Oh shit. There's two of them. Kyle's out. Time for Ford stories. There we go. Squats and I were even talking about Ford stories today. Oh, fucking oil change. The fucking the Sharpie marker and the goddamn oil change stickers got me today. I had a good chuckle over that one. Toby would. As for Prez, I started out as a tourist in Minnesota, and now I'm staying here for the rest of my life. Russ popped the question not too long ago. Oh, it's Chris. Right? Am I wrong name or no? Jesus. Congrats. Evan's making hamburgers. I'm out, y'all. Back to the prison tomorrow. Y'all stay safe out there. Cal be sure to visit the USS Batfish while in Muskogee. Get her done. Kyle, see, Kyle's sticking around now. He's lingering, hoping for a Ford story. Past 7 years ago, I don't think about it all till later. I didn't think about it till later. He's my girlfriend's grandfather. Oh shit. Evan says he keeps getting interrupted. Everyone knows when you're sitting down. It would have been senior. He worked at Northland with my dad. All right. How's your dad doing, Ryan? I ain't seen him in a hot minute. Finished all my Budweisers. I'll run the fuck out. I'm gonna take a leak. Okay, asshole, story time. All right. You guys squats. Something wants to lead off with. We'll go from there. I grab a beer. Ask Rick about Sharpie markers and oil change stickers. All right. Hang on. I got a beer that I gotta give me a Sharpie marker. Fuck, it still makes me chuckle. Oh, God. So that's still in the closet. Kyle, you came out of the closet and had a sore bum. Damn. Ever since the Fort Garage closed, value of bouncy balls has gone way down. No demand, no shit. So, fuck, this is years ago. Wow, we'll start with Sharpie marker. That wasn't that long ago. So Randy always had to have a fucking Sharpie marker with a pristine point on it. It had to be fucking perfect. And if it wasn't, he was getting a new one. So one day, he comes marching out of the shop, and at that point, Toby and I gave up on having our own rolls of fucking oil change stickers. So we just go over to his box and grab one of his, use his marker, write it up. So he comes out, he's got this brand new marker in his hand. He writes out his sticker. Toby writes out his sticker. And I take his fucking Sharpie marker. I look at it. I go, Toby, I was like, pow! On a toolbox. Put the fucker back in. Threw it back in his toolbox for him. So he comes out. Next oil change. He's over there writing, and he pulls the cap off, and he looks at it like, he doesn't even know that I fucking did it. He thought the fucking tip just inverted when he put it back in the fucking thing or something. So he fucking goes up, gets another marker, which at this point, they got to be asking fucking questions. Gets a fucking another marker. He comes back out. Fills out his work order. I walk back over there. Go, pow! Throw the cap on it. Throw it back in there. Oh, I couldn't fucking. Lisa said she grew up in your neck of the woods in Munger. Holy shit. Lisa, Bud and Russell done working yet or what? They still hauling wood or what the hell? So then, fucking years ago, this was, at first, Luke wants to know how the new truck is. This was probably first 5-6 years. Randy, we had squats there. Were they 500 or 1,000 on a roll? Oil change stickers. I don't remember. I think they were 1,000. And he always saved that center fucking roll. That's fucking funny. I do the same with anyone Sharpie I get a hold of at work, although I usually take diagonal cutters to just trim the tip off, tip flat. 100 or 1,000 per roll. So he always saved those fucking center rolls. And the one day he was going on about, oh, I've done, 8,000 oil changes or some fucking thing, and he's keeping these things in his toolbox. So I was like, all right. So literally the next day, I'm over there I'm just pulling fucking arm lengths of fucking, pulling a couple arm lengths off and throw that fucker back in there, wait until he gets another one, pull a couple more off, and then I just put these fucking, I had this mass of these bastards in my fucking toolbox drawer. And I waited till the next time he started talking about, his career accomplishments. Because it was basically, that's what he was basing his career on. I've, done so many oil changes in my fucking career, blah, blah, blah. So I go over there one day and I just grab these fuckers. And I come walking over with all these fucking oil change stickers. He goes, what's that? I said, your numbers are a little off. He thought he was at his 10,000 his 10,000 goal. Oh my god. Holy fuck. And he was more sad than mad at that point. I think he wanted to cry. The look on his face was pure dejection. How do you have any hair left after working Rick for all those years? Oh, the torture. Way to recommend spirit. Oh fuck. It was like he quit. He literally quit counting after that. He stopped fucking counting. He was done. Fuck it. It's a sad day when you miss your oil change goal and your lunch gets ejected from the break room table. Hey, if your career milestones are how many tens of thousands of oil changes you've done, I don't have sympathy. Oh, oh, fuck. At least he had his cousin to cheer him up. I was probably in that era too. It would have been with margin of error, yeah. Hey, remember when you made him walk in the door with his coffee in hand? Holy fuck. That wasn't that long ago, though. How did the break room not stink from all the apple cores rotting? It did. It's okay. It's watered down blood. The one day he's chasing fucking dude's chasing fucking tail, and he's on a fucking schedule. She's got him fucking. You gotta hit every fucking beat, and he's got to be fucking. He's trying to do some trapping and trying to sell some fucking furs or taking the DNR to get registered or wherever the fuck it was. So he hauls ass across the street because he's trying to flirt with the chick at the grocery store for a fucking backup. So he's got to leave her at least hauling ass across the fucking street to the store, gets his fucking coffee, and he's fucking high stepping. These are long strides, arm out, gonna throw the fucking front door open. And I was just standing to the side of the door with my foot out. Pow! And that fucking door hits the end of his toe, comes back, fucking smacks his coffee, and he comes in and throws the rest of it at me. I'm not cleaning that shit up. Not in the fucking history of never ever. And then freaks the fuck out. The Toby Bearclaw story. Yeah, but the chick at the grocery store is 55 years old. I know, right? But he always had to be there to fucking get his coffee in the morning and his coffee before he left or she left. One or the two. So, oh my God. Nobody can get along. Fire me. I had to have a shop meeting over that one. Bear Claw story. The guy thinks it's a bear claw and it ends up being a fritter. Things are going to get real. It's not even fucking shaped like a fucking bear claw, though, dude. He bites into that son of a bitch and has apple filling it, and he just literally goes, ugh, and just spits it back out. It's a fucking pastry. It has no resemblance to a bear claw. None. That story was told on the Squatch Tries Japanese Snacks video. Holy fuck. I'm thinking everything's coming up, Squatch. That's an old video at this point. Did you tell the one about the Durango and the car scent bomb? I've told a couple, but I don't think I've told that on the live stream. Have I told anybody? Have I told that on the live stream? The people in here would fucking know, but holy fuck. Because the rear fucking lift gate was shut, right? Or was stuck. The latch was fucked up. He can't get this motherfucker open. He climbs over the fucking back seat. He's laying in the back, and we got these fucking anybody that the bug bomb canisters that you click it and it's on from there. You can't shut the fucker off. They were car bombs for scenting, to get rid of the fucking odors in the car. So you click the bastard down, you throw it in the fucking car and wait for a few hours or leave it overnight, whatever. So he's in there working on this motherfucker. I go over there and fucking click this thing down and fucking throw it in the back with him and shut the fucking door. And you can hear it. And the fucking windows go all gray and shit. So he fucking person, you can hear, bang, 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 thump, 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 thump. You can't see shit. All of a sudden the fucking door flies open and he just fucking flops out onto the fucking floor and goes, oh my God, he's just gasping. My numbers are a little off. You guys know how to keep a guy subscribed and from going to bed. I couldn't even see the fucking door handle. Was operating in my braille at that point like fucking tear gas. So you bombed a baby seal, pretty much. Oh my God. Seriously, could taste the shit for the rest of the day. We weren't above pulling pranks on each other. It was just there was more opportunity to do it to everybody else, but fucking hell. Oh my God. But I bet you smelled great. And the customer never fucking mentioned the fact that their car smell. I had new car smell. Nothing. Almost as bad as Randy bombing on Axe body spray every time he was leaving early to go to a high school ball game. Oh, fuck. What other things did you and Toby do to mess with each other? Most of the time it wasn't. There wasn't as much us messing with each other as the two of us messing with everyone else. And I mean fucking everyone else. You remember the Nazi rags on the service manager's fucking office floor? It's easier to be friends with Rick than his enemy. Toby said that for years. Toby put Rick in the dash of his Ranger at 55, 65. I guess that's retribution, right? Well, if Rick does this to his friends, just imagine what he does to his enemies. I left Rick alone with for the most part, because I knew the SOP was to answer a horseshoe with a hand grenade. 100%. We took 3 of those car bombs, shut the breaker off for the garage door, and barricaded the man door. It was a single car detailing bay. The guy couldn't wash the citrus and cherry smell off of himself. Oh, fuck. Those things are they're bad. They are bad. There's a reason you put them in the car and leave them overnight. Product did help with the mildew smell from the wet floor, but the smell of this product was horrible. It was so bad, I wish I had never used it. Damn. Seriously, if Rick hadn't started yelling, holy shit, we probably would have died that day. I thought we were bad for throwing in M80s under the door, the bathroom door. Oh my god. The fucking garden hose under the bathroom door. Fucking hell, you don't need M80s. You use the fucking Rick just sprayed the hose, you know? Just flood the bathroom. Fuck it. I didn't know that the fucking that little threshold piece on the fucking bathroom door would throw that fucking water perfectly into your fucking pants when you're down taking a shit. Oh my god. And I held it there for a good, I don't know, 45 seconds or so till it was running back out of the bathroom door. Oh my god. Zach got sprayed. Holy fuck. So Zach was always fucking notorious for taking fucking 30-minute shit breaks. So one day I go walk over there, fucking garden hose. There's that little threshold between the different floorings, whatever. I just walk over there. I thought I was just gonna flood the floor. I had no fucking. I'm just standing there. I'm just gonna hold the garden hose here until water starts coming back out of the fucking thing. I didn't know in hindsight. It was so much more funny. It was hitting that fucking threshold, and his fucking pants are down around his knees. It's just fucking bombing water into his lap the whole fucking time. He comes out, he's completely fucking soaked. Holy shit. Toward the end, he was doing it 3 times a day. Kid's guts were rotten or something. Yeah, it was bad. It's like him trying to fill a fucking 1 gallon oil jug with the fucking 230 gallon an hour fucking pump. Holy fuck. 30-minute shit break. I clocked our cleaning cat at a solid hour. Damn. I do now. Remember freezing Zach's boots to the steel siding out back? Now I can see why everyone left the Ford garage. Oh, fuck. I'd like to think that it happens everywhere, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't happen everywhere. Holy shit. Sounds like it was a fun place to work. Depends on which end of it you were on. Didn't you freeze car doors shut as well? I froze Randy's car doors shut. fucking all the way. That was when he was left, or I don't know what the fuck he left for. It was like 30 fucking below. I just kept going out there running water down his door jams. For fucking ever. Let's go out there and pour water. Oh, shit. In all seriousness, if you're working in a shit environment, you have to do stuff like that to keep your sanity. Yeah. Oh my God. Was it an Escort or a Tempo that you fixed the alignment on by jumping it? 89 Ford Escort. Bang! Stop. Yeah, holy shit. That was the one time he brought it in and didn't dump it on the fucking floor. So boss brings a fucking, he's running his fucking, okay, I gotta tell you, we're gonna get into skid steer stories here in a fucking second. I gotta take a leak though. Holy shit. Grab another beer just for good measure. Because now we got skid steer stories, because holy fuck. So, '89 Ford Escort, we jumped to come into the alley behind the shop one day and it tweaked the steering off center. Will's out. Will, I appreciate you, buddy. That was a New Holland. So the next day we jumped it going the other direction and straightened it right back out. Fuck yeah. Skid steer. That was a New Holland. It's like a 170. Is that what it was? I think it was 170. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So there was no fucks given about the skid steer. As far as boss was concerned, you start that bitch at operating throttle. Every fucking time. Spit, sputter, and puke and fucking whatever, it would figure it fuck out and then rev the fuck out of that thing and just run it out the fucking door and start running it. No matter if it was fucking 70 above or 30 below, you start that bitch at 3/4 throttle. All the fucking time. It fucking took it. I'll give it that. It fucking took it. So he comes hauling fucking ass in one day in the wintertime, and condensation fucking flashes on the windows instantly. Comes hauling ass in with a fucking engine, transmission, whatever it is. Dumps it in the fucking floor. He's in a rush. Get the fuck out of there. And he hollers at Zach to, hey, watch me when I'm backing out. So Zach goes over. There's two fucking service doors that are like, I don't know, 30 inches apart, maybe. And switch for each door. We can get into door stories too. Holy shit. So he goes over there, hits the open button. He's just standing there. He's just standing there watching as the fucking boss backs the fucking skid steer right into the fucking side of the door. That fucking far away from him. And you hear bang! And then Zach goes, stop! And the boss goes, no fucking shit! I think that was 2010 because we dated it, didn't we? I wonder if it's still on the door because we put where the big chunk of fucking wood was missing, we put bang stop. And Zach kept fucking sanding it back off, but then he gave up. I think it was 2010. Toby and I made a fucking point out of writing it on there with Sharpie and dating it. That was after the boss literally asked him to help him out the door. I know. Help me out the door. Nope. fucking open the door and stand there. I mean, fucking 2 inches away from getting run the fuck into and crushed. Remember you clear coating it to keep him from cleaning it back off? Prepped it and everything. I think that's what killed it. No clue. The electrical engineer said it will not be here when you do it. I will not be here when you do it. Oh, shit. What are we talking about? So the door thing where the boss actually thought Rick was fucking with Zach for like 7 years. So there was a malfunction. I'm gonna quote it as a malfunction. Because by calling it a malfunction, I can't say whose part it was on. We can debate that for fucking days. Okay. Every fucking time Zach opened the fucking door, he'd hit the close button on one, the other one would fucking open, and he'd play fucking musical doors back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Okay. Whether it was on his fucking remote or on the fucking operating buttons on the fucking door. And then he's over there fucking stabbing him. The more pissed off he gets, he's hitting the wrong buttons. It just became a shit show. So we get several fucking years into this happening. And the boss comes up to me one day. I'm standing out there. Zach's gone. Toby's casually over his box. And he goes to me, he just leans in and goes, "So you haven't been doing this the whole time?" And I was like, "I haven't been doing this the whole time." And he goes to me, he looks at me, he goes, "No shit." He thought I was doing this for fucking like 2, 3, 4 fucking years. I was just fucking with Zach every fucking, and didn't say a fucking word. Didn't say a fucking word. He just thought I was fucking with Zach every day for 4 fucking years. Odd thing was, it only ever happened to Zach. Literally only ever happened to Zach. And holy shit. Worst thing I ever had flame up me is a bypass breaker for a 750 kVA UPS. Was right or wrong, fucker shot a flame out the top, 5 feet long. Glad I was suited up. Damn. He was like, "How the hell do you call the garage door guy and tell him the problem only happens when one guy is running the garage door?" Holy fucking shit. And there were some fucking heated days. Now, don't get me wrong. I was going to take the opportunity to pile on. Because just when he would get his shit under control and like walk away because it was good, somebody hit the open button. But at that point, it was just fucking mass panic. And you just go over there and start fucking hammering buttons on the wall controls. I mean, the boss assuming it was you is a fair assumption. That's a weird one. Talk about intermittent. Okay, I'm actually out now. I'd love to stay for the rest of this. I got one more beer and get the fuck out of here. Oh my God. There was a day he took all of our fucking openers and he had them on his fucking box. He was sure it was one of us. Fucking, you couldn't even, it was like it made it 10 times worse. It was fucking amazing. Had a new tech forget to clean the intercooler out of the Mac engine. Couldn't get the thing to shut down fast enough. Roasted 2 and 3 rods. Damn. Chad, I appreciate you, buddy. Holy shit. That hasn't been you for 4 fucking years? And now we see why you're a grumpy shop teacher. Yeah, shit. Holy fucking hell, man. Remember when Randy was ordering a half order of fries every day because it was made his allowance go further every week, but then he got pissed when they actually started getting half an order? Oh, fuck. So for the longest time, you got an order of fries, whether you ordered a half order or not. They just charge you different at the counter, and pretty soon they caught on because he was the only cheap ass ordering a half order of fries. So I started giving him a half order of fries. Fucking hell! He would say everything to everybody else except for the fucking grocery store, because God forbid. Haha, no, it's the kids, I swear. This Randy feather, whatever became of him in post-Ford prison. That's speculative, not entirely sure. Assume he works at the ATV dealer up north, but whoa, 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 Luke says. All right, Luke's got a problem. Come on. I thought you went to bed or something. You got quiet. Randy worked at Ford? Remember the company meeting where the line machine is going to be the worst thing that ever happened to the shop? Randy could be anyone. That's true. Oh, God. We had a fucking. It was an all out how I was killing the company because I was going to do alignments, and holy fucking shit. It was a meltdown. Literally called an entire fucking meeting about this. And then because rumor had it, Randy had a problem. And then when it was brought to light, Randy he did this with he sat there and did this with his fucking Mountain Dew or Mellow Yellow on the table. He just stared at it, turned it. Rick was going to bankrupt the business because Rick got to pick out the alignment machine. Wasn't my fucking money to spend. Although I might be able to get a hold of that machine. Randy sounds autistic. that would be fucking generous. So what was the problem? No, he acted like it was his money. Now you got to remember, nosy. Randy always had to be in for. He always had to be into everybody's fucking business. The alignment rack was weird though. A customer would get a $1,100 bill to rebuild a Ford Focus suspension, and he'd be like, "Fine with it," but $30 tie wire would make somebody else blow the fuck up. 100%. A $1,000 plus suspension job, nobody ever fucking flipped out. You need a $30 tie rod end, and everybody fucking melted down. It was always that way. I swear I've worked with this Randy. I think we've all worked with a Randy with an I. Holy shit. Oh yeah, it was gonna be the fucking worst thing in the world. My new bottle of Stag Junior 130 proof bourbon is really fucking good. Perfect. $30 tie rod end plus alignment. That was always a trigger. You have a kid like that in my woodshop class. All he did was sit there and stare at his monster can and never took a sip. He just stared at it. Still kind of wish the mole story was able to be told on live, though. Co-live. I do it on a co-live. You guys come down here. You come down here. We can tell it we can tell it in context then. Guy hit me in my Suburban and dropped off the edge of the new paved road. $700 for the new lower control arms and CV shaft. Damn. I just wanted a limit, not for you to sell me a $30 tie rod. Still remember the stories of the neighbor kid. Holy fuck. You remember that one kid you had in Moose Lake that had to sniff every bottle of oil before dumping it in the engine? Drew. That motherfucker had to sniff everything. And he wanted to know if he could taste it. Worse than Phil Willetsko. Until we worked with Phil Willetsko. I got Phil Willetsko to eat a fucking... They're not even popular anymore, but when we were kids, the fucking, whiteboard markers that had a scent, the blue one was blueberry. They smelled like they were scented markers. Something stupid. So I went to school with Phil, and he's got this fucking marker one day. Oh God, it smells good. I'm like, bet it tastes good too. You think? I'm like, just bite that motherfucker, rip it out of there, and chew on it. So he just fucking sit there for a minute, and he's looking at that, and he's thinking about it. I'm just watching him out of the corner of my eye. I'm not going to make contact. I already just told him, just do it. And pretty soon, I just see him like, rips that fuck, because the marker's got that fucking wick in it. He just rips that fucker out of there. Pretty soon he's like, but now it's just fucking blue fucking shit every fucking. That doesn't taste anything like blueberries, he says. No fucking shit, huh? Oh my God. We need Toby on his live stream. No language restrictions around here. Rick seems like he's been a menace his whole life. Oh my God. I don't make anybody do anything they don't want to do. You're a victim of your own fucking stupidity. Remember Randy's hernia moving around every day, turns out, gave himself gut rot from eating too many pickles and drinking all the juice. At least it smelled good. Well, there you go, Drew. Fuck yeah. So, I had a hernia when I was 30. And I mean a fucking hernia. Son bitch was bigger than a fucking beer can. It would fall the fuck out. And I had it for 14 fucking months. So, I get my hernia fixed. And one day, Randy comes to the break room. He goes, we're sitting there, and he goes, I think I got a hernia. I'm like, okay. Yeah. But he's like, some days I think it's on the left, and some days I think it's on the right, but I'm pretty sure I got a hernia. I'm like, okay, your guts being tore open doesn't move. It's not optional where your guts are tore open. So fucking goes on and on and on. And pretty soon it's getting worse and worse and worse. Well, motherfucker's been making fucking homemade fucking cucumbers from the goddamn garden, or homemade pickles from the little cucumbers in the garden for fucking 2.5 months now. And all of a sudden he can't fucking stand it anymore. He goes to the fucking doctor. We got fucking diverticulitis, where that fucking because the fucking salt and the fucking vinegar and shit starts making fucking air pockets in your guts. Idiot. Oh my god. I got a hernia, but you know, today it's on the left, tomorrow it's on the right. Remember when Phil literally took mugshot pictures of his new girlfriend on with his phone because he didn't think anybody would actually believe he was dating? She was dating him. Well, that's fair. Now they're married and they got like 3 kids. However, getting him to eat the fucking dog treat was. How in the hell did we segue into him eating the dog treat? I remember booking my ass across the street to the grocery store to buy the fuckers. I don't remember how you talked him into eating the fucking dog treat. Oh shit! Okay, we'll do the soap dispenser, but we got to do the dog treat first. No, we didn't feed. There was no feeding anyone. They ate it at will. This is voluntary. Okay. Dog treat? Who the fuck ate that? Say, I'm telling you, Toby did that shit. I just bought it. Like dog food or a cat biscuit. Told him I give him $20 if he ate the dog treat. He was like, that's like 2 hours of work. Did they voluntarily? Oh yeah, 100%. So I was checking out the dog treats at Holiday a couple of days ago. So I get in this I'm fucking booking across the street. I go buy a whole fucking goddamn box of dog treats. Big ones. We ain't fucking around. I can get them little son of bitches. I got the big fucking milk bones. You eating that motherfucker too. So, he eats this. What did he say when he chomped into that motherfucker? I can't remember what he said. Rick ran the fuck across the street to buy the box immediately. He didn't even clock off the work order. Fuck it. I can't remember. Is he? Oh, gritty. Yeah, that's what he says. He bites into that bites the whole end off that fucking dog biscuit. He's chewing that. Arr, arr, arr. Gritty. He horks that whole fucking milk. The big milk bones are fucking big. He eats the whole fucking thing. Toby goes, "That's what you get for believing me. You bought the ones that were supposed to clean dogs' teeth." Oh, that's right. The, the, the fresh breath ones. Rick and Toby, you guys need to write a book. Our Adventures at the Ford Garage. There are those fucking. They had the little fucking green flecks in them and shit. Oh my god. Holy fuck. That's hilarious. That's one hell of a book. Lee says, that's too funny. My cheeks hurt. Holy shit. I said, that's the price of an education, kid. Don't always trust me, considering a goddamn biscuit to be a tutor. Tuition. Sorry. Oh my God. Holy shit. Yeah. That was about when, like, having fucking Ron Carlson working in the shop. or John Mack. The short timers that we had there fucking. I honestly didn't think he'd do it, but when Rick ratcheted up a notch by buying the whole box, well, fuck, I was all in. I'm guessing you two would have been a hoot and a half to work with. Depends on. I don't know, because I guarantee you there's two sides to every coin, and I don't think anybody would say that we were a hoot and a half to work with. I can't imagine eating a marker nor a greenie. No, so we had the fucking miserable Gojo orange, whatever the fuck they were. It was an orange dispenser bottle. Had the hand pump on top that worked like 4 fucking times, right? I don't remember. So there's a 10, 12 foot garage door. Shop sinks over here. Service doors on the other side. I'm washing my hands one day. I don't know what the fuck Phil said to me. And we're going to break or whatever. Everybody's standing there. And I pick up that fucking soap bottle and I just fucking pop the top of that motherfucker. And it was like a bullet. Just fucking nails him right in the chest. And he's like, oh! That was the only time the fucking soap dispenser ever worked on those miserable pieces of shit. And I was like, pow, 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 pow. It was fucking great. I can't remember what he said to me, though. It was something smart ass. God forbid you guys had any urinal cakes anywhere within arm's reach. Why do people never put Gojo into the pump? Always scoop it out with their hands, savages. Hey, mine's right. Can you see it from here? If the lights weren't so bright, my wife always says the lights are too bright, but it's right there. I love the dispenser. Remember when Zach had to wash the car soap out of his hands so he could wash his hands again with a regular soap? Holy fuck. Remember the paper towel debate? Or the towel dispenser debate? Because Randy had to pull the fucking towel 4 fucking times, then dry his hands, pull it again, dry his hands a second time, and then pull it 4 fucking times again. Holy fuck. Seriously, when Zach went on vacation, we used like 3 fewer hand towel rolls per week, worked on in suds and wash his hands more than everybody. Rick's in the shop is the only one I've ever seen used correctly. I don't know why everyone doesn't have one of those fucking things. They're like $18, 20 at the most. Oh no, he was far from a germaphobe. He was an idiot, but he was not a germaphobe. No, just a dipshit. How did you spell DPI shit? Jesus, good lord. Have you had a Mountain Dew today? The garage sounded like it was every man for himself. Eh. Wait, oh god, getting fucking Zach and Randy to fight with each other. Holy shit. You get them both to grab each other by the fucking shirt, but they'd be fucking each other's faces with each other's fucking shirt in their hand, but nobody's gonna fucking take a swing. Just screaming. Ah, fucking. Ever find animals in cars? Oh yeah. Probably everyone against Rick. Most knew better. You remember Scotch, you remember Randy flipping the fuck out on me because no one ever thought he was a dipshit until I started there? Holy fuck. and ruined his whole life. Every fucking time those two started wheeling and dealing on something, it was always ended up in a screaming match, but they kept doing it. Well, it's because you just fucking, they'd start undercutting, and when it got to the right price, I just whipped out cash and just undercut whoever the fuck was there, just bought it. Fuck it. This is the price you're willing to take for it. Deal's done. It's not yours anymore. And then they were still pissed at each other. I bought so much shit out from underneath those two, being complete fucking idiots in dealing with each other. And they were still mad. Fuck. Best ever is when Randy thought a chipmunk was in a car and Zach scared the shit out of him with a shop rag. Randy's underneath that motherfucker. He's fucking all crouched down. He's looking for it. Fucking Zach throws a rag on his back. I have never heard a fucking scream in my life that'll hit that fucking tone. Those things are vicious. Yeah, they're vicious. Coming from the big bag trapper. Russell's in. How's it going tonight? And thanks for sending the marketplace ad over too. No worries, buddy. I figured you just need another parts truck at this point. You guys probably been working your asses off. Are we talking Home Alone? Tarantula on the face scream? Oh yes, 100%. It was ear piercing. I gotta take a leak again. I broke the seal too many times tonight. It's like my third. It's third and a third. Oh my God. Wait. Then Rick pointed out how Randy would stick his pecker in it. Way more dangerous things, but never worried about that. But was scared as hell of a chipmunk. Holy shit. Rick told him one time that his brainstem was just below his belt. Oh my God. Holy shit. There's been some. Once you get that fucking ball rolling, there's so many fucking stories that just. Holy Christ. Like every day was a fucking. We had like fucking years where every day fucking Toby was like, we're like, you can't make this shit up. Zach grabbing the. Oh my God. So we bring in this. All right, hang on. Squatch is still here. I'll get one more beer. Fuck it. I'm self-employed. I can fix my own hours tomorrow. I didn't mean fix. I mean set. I don't fix hours, but. So we're bringing this new topper. It's been sitting out for a while, but we got to install her. We set it on the truck, and Zach reaches in and he goes, Fucker's left foam all over the place, and he grabs his fucking thing, and the bat opens its wings. What? Fucking throws it in the air. Rick looks 12 in Bork videos 2 years ago. That's just all fun and games. So you get something you can't get rid of. Oh my God. Yeah, I remember he never ran a fucking. I don't know why this fucking thing won't work. I thought it grounded through the ball, he says. What did they say? When the fuck have you ever grounded through the ball? Or something like that? I don't know what something got said there, but remember when they fucking somebody stole all the fucking we were doing work on a fucking why we were doing work on boat trailers? I did not install the engine with 5 pistons. It never got put in the vehicle. I caught it before it got put in. I actually compression tested that bitch with a fucking 3/4 inch drill. For a dealer called Rick, an alignment expert, and Randy, a general service technician. I'm actually ran across that multiple times where people think the ball grounds it, and that's why the ball is chrome. I'm never pissing you guys off through the stories. Would obviously be epic. That's because we worked on a lot of shit we shouldn't have been working on. You remember when I put that 4.2 in that F-150 and the guy took it home, got drunk? Well, he went to a Carrick bar, got drunk, then went home, parked it on over the campfire, and fucking thing lit on fire, and it was my fault. Who is who in the Seabalds photo? I don't know which Seabalds photo you're talking about, so we have to be more specific. Is that still a website? I'm trying to figure out why I still have a login. I don't think we were really pissed at anybody, just trying to maintain our sanity. It was breakup a day. There was no for Toby and I. There was not. I think I can speak for both of us as he. I didn't have any animosity towards anybody. I sure as hell didn't have a top 10 list. We want to talk about the top 10 list, but y'all look like babies in that photo. Why is this still a website? Why do I still have a dealer login? Picture sent. So you're trying to figure out who is who. All right, I'll go over here. I'll tell you. I can't put it up on the screen anyway, but. I'm far right, Toby, second from the left. Why are you complaining about a login? Could benefit you. Because I'm complaining about the login because somebody else is using it. That's probably because Ford still thinks we still work there. When I left for BNSF, they never told Ford I quit because I held all their certification. Who is with the others? Who is who with the others? So Zach's on Randy's on the left. Zach's between Toby and I. Zach and Randy has way too big of a fucking smile on his face. Idiot. Holy shit. Hindsight, fuck, it's almost. Scotch has been gone for over a year. I'm knocking on a year here real quick. Holy fucking shit, man. I wouldn't go back to save my life. Fuck it. The other two gullible assholes. He's literally the only one smiling. The rest of you look like mugshots. Well, because Randy was going to use that shit. If there was ever a fucking. We could talk about some of the customers we had, Francisco's, Vern, etc. When I rolled through Ascove in spite today, as we previously talked about, Verdon was out talking to Rich on the street. Looked like his Escalade was getting unloaded from a rollback. I may be wrong, but I know it was Vern talking to Rich. But the night driving lessons, oh my god! The chick he was dating had a 15-year-old daughter that had her permit, and he would take her night driving. If you ever want to fucking wreck your life, it's either that or the campground. How legit is it that Toby held all the certifications but wasn't working there? There's a lot of legit shit or illegit shit that went on. Still is going on. Why do I still have it? Toby, you gotta log in? We should try logging in. Randy's smiling. Toby's got the bitch face. Zach looks unhappy, and Rick looks like he's waiting to clock out. Randy was taking pictures of every nice car and sending them to because she was a car girl. Oh yeah, they were fucking. It was obnoxious. Funny how Randy has the same last name as someone else. Oh shit! I blocked login from my memory. Honestly, I left there. I let it all stay behind. The only reason mine still works is because of my phone remembers it, but it shouldn't. That's the weird thing. My phone, it should have lapsed. That's the weird thing. Wait a minute, are you not allowed to drive at night on a permit? But you're fucking. You're not understanding. This is beyond your pay grade, bud. You're young yet. You're not a pervert either, so you're doing all right. There, as Toby will say, there's no DNA to prove it. Look, it's like, oh, I get it, for fuck's sake. See? Come on now. I'm going to finish my beer and get the hell out of here. By 11, I swear to God. There's some fucking stories to be told. Do you still have a picture of the F-150 brush card you put on the black Taurus? Probably on my old phone. I have my old phone in the house. If I get it to turn on. Screen shattered, but it's out there somewhere. Said that 7 years ago. Yeah, but this one I'm actually going to be done because I don't want to open my other case. Luke said 7 beers ago. Shannon said 2 beers ago. So we're somewhere in the middle. Vincent's checking out. Vincent, I appreciate you, buddy. You left a case here. It was Budweiser. Let's be honest. We're not going to throw that in check baggage. Come on. Although I did like your, I think your brewery's a little different than mine. Victor! Victor! Shannon says you left beer somewhere? Well, it was Luke's beer. It just got left in Florida. If Toby is still awake, then it's still story time. Well, hey, all I'm saying is some people, if some customers are as fucking loyal to some people that left the fucking Ford garage as they should be, somebody should be really fucking busy. And if they ain't, then it ain't my problem. Toby will know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm not going to get into detail. Maybe I'll do it on a members video, but you covered the Florida Flight Wheelers. You can use my place as a launching pad. Toby going to Florida. That's funny. Rex is out, has to work in the AM. Logan says, take a 5-beer average. I'll take a 5-beer average. We'll call it good. Just got to finish this key tomorrow. Can I remember when you posted a members video last? Well, maybe in the future we'll do something to ramp it up, but not yet. Jennifer White Wolf is in, says, hi and bye, just here on my way to the kitchen. Jennifer, I appreciate you. 28 in and 57 thumbs up. Damn, we're kicking ass. Getting good. We might make her back up to fucking 100 before spring. Fuck's sake. Let's get her done. Remember when we used to have 100 thumbs up live streams? No, ain't fuck all anymore. Friday would be a good day for a members video. Jesus, some of the jobs we did because of one family decided they wanted the work done. Almost like spending thousands of dollars on repair bills like it was their hobby. And they had a dedicated mechanic. They had a main motherfucker that they wanted working on their stuff. I'm just saying. Congratulations on our 6,000 subs, by the way, Rick. Fuck it. They just pick oddball stuff they wanted done and all the new parts are in the truck. Right? Think of that, right? You'd be fucking overloaded. Martin's in. Stop by for a thumbs up. Martin, I appreciate you, buddy. Tom Anderson's still here. Tom, I appreciate you, man. I'll make it down your way one of these days. PT Cruiser, though. Now, you're going to do PT Cruiser with when he's going to all these Mopar shows and winning best in show or fucking odding people out. Or in no realm of any world was it ever a fucking show-winning car, but God damn it. It's crazy. Logan's out. Appreciate you, buddy. Seniors Articat video is gonna put Toby over 100K, hopefully. There you go. Get her done. I don't want 100,000 subscribers. The ones that are here are enough of a pain in the ass. I need better internet before I need more subscribers. I can't check all the fucking boxes here. Shit. Can't make enough videos to keep y'all happy. So we'll see what we can do. Get back into regular live streams and games or something. I don't know. I'm still here despite everyone's best efforts. Somehow things on we're I know nobody's best efforts, Tom. We keep you around. Then the guy, not naming names, that has the odd fascination with shitbox, high mileage, mid-90s vehicles, the black F-150 that was painted with a brush. first name said earlier. Yeah. There are those people that I won't do business with. I don't need money that bad. Like, I give a guy an estimate yesterday. Says I give him an estimate for $750. He says I was $500 over. I was like, I can get it for $500 cheaper. I was like, do it. But you're a fucking liar. Now he's like, I'll let you know. Text me today. What's your schedule like? And I was like, you're gonna have to go somewhere else. It's plain. Don't fuck with me. I'm not gonna fuck with you. Don't fuck with me. That's pretty fucking. There's not $500 a room on a $750 estimate. I don't give a fuck where you got it. I don't care how good your buddy is to you. He's not doing you like that. The Green Ranger that the family had, they put $12,000 in over 3 years. Aside from the other shit they fixed outside of what we did. Estimate was for a front differential repair. Replacement. Salvage yard part. I'm afraid to say, but there's a cold front. It will be only 80 here. The fucking locals going wild. Half order of fries every day because it made his allowance go further every week. You know, shit. He had the part or wanted you to get it. I got to get the part. That's parts and labor. Maybe the quote he got for 500 less was for CVs or IWEs. No chance. I know what's IWEs cost too. Not a chance. 12,000 into a Ranger was a full resto. That thing was the radiator support was swinging. It was just held with the headlights, literally. And they had a plow on it. Fucking 3-liter 5-speed. Yeah, that was a manual, wasn't it? I think it was. I always wanted a mechanic to work on something that's competent to do the work and fix it right. Don't get me wrong, shit is expensive and even worse nowadays. Tom, I'm not saying I'm competent, but if you need something worked on, you just gotta let me know. You don't do IWE deletes for $250? They do not cost $250 anymore. Go look them up. I've seen a plow and an S10 Blazer, never a Ranger though. There's one that runs all over Ascove that thinks they're doing everybody a favor by plowing the fucking sidewalks. And half the time they can't angle the blade far enough, and all they're doing is plowing snow up against the building, but whatever. Roof leaking problem solved. Yeah, they seem to solve themselves. It's not dripping anymore, so I'm calling it good. Donald says, Night all. Donald, I appreciate you, buddy. I'm getting the hell out of here, too. It's 11 o'clock. Same family that had a White Escape, 300,000 miles on it, but expected it to ride like a Lincoln. Even with brand new Escapes, didn't ride like a Lincoln. Shocks, struts, springs, bushings, fucking all of it. Luke says it's probably because I cut the trusses. Has to be. Pretty sure it's 100% how that happened, but we'll call it good. So I drank some beers. I gotta go play with the chainsaw. I cut some firewood yet tonight because I've been doing that. driving all over hell. So, yeah, I'm ready to get the hell out of here. But I appreciate you. Okay, I'm out. Start a members video uploading for tomorrow because I'm sure my members are well fed, unlike other channels. Bitch, you got something coming. I'm going to fuck up your day. Fireworks by the garage door. I don't think that'll last all night, though. I'm just saying. I'm going to try it, but we'll see you guys on the next one. Squatch, I appreciate the storytelling.